niggas overlook me. Yeah, if things don't pan out, keep it cooking. You're not a fan, but you keep on looking. Look, don't be concerned with what people saying. Be concerned when they don't care to say it. Funny how people will act like they know you, but they don't even got a clue what they're saying.
Yeah, soldiers, it's your State's Concerning video, and for the 2K sub special, part of it, we're going to be doing how to rate material. So, you know, the good stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I want to do something different for my 2K sub special, and why not do something that's more on brand of me, that shows off my other side of anime, the other side of anime station more exact, but you know, whatever. So, I wanted to at least give you something that's kind of entertaining, especially for my audience at the moment. So, you know, that should be pretty cool. Now, here is how this is going to work this week. In addition to this video, I should be putting out What If Deku Had Gans Powers Part 6 on Wednesday, as well as on Friday, we're going to be doing What If I Was a Naruto. But for today, this is just something that I want to give you guys in order to educate you on how to give out a proper rating on material. So, that should be fun. So, let me get into quick social media plugs. First, at AnimeStage4, that is my Twitter handle. So follow me in there. We're 9 followers away from, you know, getting to 100. So if you would follow me there, it'd be greatly appreciated. It's a great way for you guys to interact with me. I tweet a lot. So yeah, and it also acts as a kind of a third way of getting notified if I'm uploading a video. So that should be fine for you guys. Instagram, anime_stage4. I post it very frequently, and we have like 66 followers at the moment. I would appreciate if you guys follow me on there, please. And yeah, let's get to 100 followers on Instagram as well. And also join my Discord. It's pretty lit there. That's a weird word to say it, but you guys get instant access to supplementary content that I plan on doing in the future. Well, sneak peeks at it, to more exact, as well as live stream notifications ahead of time. That way, you guys are notified ahead of time when I live stream. Way ahead, a bit more ahead than, you know, the average subscriber. So that's pretty good. So all these will be in social media section of the description. Now, with all out of the way, let's get into this. Oh god. Okay. So, as someone who is probably one of the more known, how do I describe myself? Culture. I'm a man of culture. You know what I'm saying? I'm a great man of culture. And by the way, this is unscripted, by the way, because, you know, I don't feel like writing something down for this, if you know what I'm saying. But, you know, that's neither here or there. But we're going to get into a deep dive onto how to rate material, anime girls, and some of the good stuff. Now, we get into, first off, my first character, which would be Esdeath. So, what are we looking for in an anime character? Well, we're looking for, first off, details. And if you don't know what details are, well, there's two of them, if you know what I'm saying. Then we have to look at, for next off, the thighs. That's a great way of rating an anime girl, because you got to know if the material is good for the geese. So, yeah, that way the geese can pump. So, that's pretty fun. I'm trying to be very careful with what I'm saying right now, because, you know, I don't want to get demonetized. Then we go into the more important part, which is the posterior, which is going to be very key into how we put in a final rating. And I guess we can put in add personality and face to round off the final rating. Now, what would we give Esdeath here? Well, she has very good details, actually. She's got a pretty nice posterior, and she's got some very nice thighs, I would probably say that. And she's got a very nice face, and I think her personality is pretty nice. I mean, she kind of is crazy, but at the same time she's loyal, and she kind of and you can probably give her a good experience on what love is. So, for me, I'm going to give Esdeath a 9.5. Minus 0.5 because, well, it's her crazy personality. Otherwise, partially her crazy personality due to her little... I'm trying not to spoil the comment got killed as well, but yeah, whatever. So, due to her power, based off of what she got from it. So, it's kind of a cost there, but she is naturally crazy. she's well kind of crazy, but which is why she lost 0.5. But otherwise, she's a very good anime girl. She's a very good anime girl that you want to, fall in love with. So that's pretty good. God, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Alright, next anime girl we'll have to go to, I think a very obvious girl in an Naruto community, Hinata Hyuga. So, yeah. I'm going to give you some good ratings. So, let's go look at this picture. Okay, so she's got very good details. Those details are very nice. I think she's got that very nice posterior. She's got a very good personality. She does have a very shy, timid personality, but I think that's pretty good. And I kind of like people who are kind. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of where I have to like give Hinata a 10 out of 10. She got some good fives. She's got a good face, in my opinion. At times it can be very like a little bit drawn weird at times in certain frames, but it's very good. I think I'll give her a 10 out of 10. She's got a very good range. She's very high on my range system, and she's not crazy, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. So that's fine. So next one would have to be, an example of an anime girl that would be not that great. Oh look, it's Baba. Okay, so if you're very familiar with what if Goku was unfaithful, you guys would probably know why I'm kind of going there. But let me just talk about this. She's pretty old, and she doesn't seem to have she seems to have lost her prime. So there didn't seem to be much prime to begin with. There seems to be a lack of other stuff, and I'm just not a big fan of her. She gets a 2.2 for me. So that's kind of where I'm at. So it's kind of where I have to get into my own standards, and this is kind of where the standards are at. So that's an example of a bad anime girl. But now you guys are probably going to want to know how to rate material. Well, the actual good stuff. So in terms of that, I can't be explicit with that, but I can at least give you a very watered down range system. It's got to have at least a certain amount of action, if you know what I'm saying. Action. What am I doing to myself? What am I doing? It's got to at least warrant a bit of, stuff. I'm trying so hard not to get demonetized for this. The others, now in terms of there has to be a good mixture of, oh god, how do I describe this? Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, this is going to be horrible. I am so horrible. But there has to be a bit of sucking, and I would have to say piping. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. It has to have, and it has to look good. So it has to look good while it's happening. So, that's stuff. Other stuff that can be a very good bonus if there's some detail movements, if you know what I'm saying. So, and action whipped details. Also, it has to have a bit of, wow, I am really oh my god, this is a very fun day for me. This is a very fun day for me. So it also has to have a decent setup. It can have a decent, but at the same time, the setup isn't as important. We just want to look at how it happens. You know what I'm saying? And times with the story can be very good at times, but I feel like it can be an added bonus because at the end of the day, we kind of need some very important details, which in the entirety of we need the actual plot. There can be a nice setup to it, but we need the actual plot, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, we just need, it's, in conclusion, again, there can be a setup, but we really need the plot. The actual plot is very important. So, that's fine. Now, what about some very more animated stuff? Well, it goes by the same thing as doujins. It's just animated. You know what I'm saying? So if you rate, you just put the same standards right there. So, but you can also rate it up based off of other stuff as well, because there are a variety of that stuff there. So it's fine. It's fine. But you can give it the same range scale because it's kind of around the same. But this is just something I wanted to at least give you a bit of a better glimpse onto what what we're thinking about. So yeah, that's fine. Now, where do we go from here in terms of rating systems? So if you apply this rating system to other girls and anime girls, or you apply the other rating system to other stuff, you can at least get a bit of a glimpse into, is this a good anime girl to get the geese going, or is this a good doujin slash animated action flick? I guess I would have to describe it as, because I'm trying to be very careful with my words. If the animated action flick, is it worth that as well? Is it worth doing that as well? So if you put in like, so if as the animated stuff is happening, is it worth it for your geese? So I think that at the end of the day, I feel like this rank system is very comprehensive. I'm very qualified to speak on stuff like this because I'm kind of known for this type of stuff. Also, I guess this is probably something I also want to take note of, but since we're kind of nearing the end of the video, I want to at least give you a bit of an announcement that me and Trunky are going to eventually start a channel based around the art of lemons. So stay tuned for that. So that should be really fun. I guess that's about it. Stay tuned for Wednesday with What If Deku had Gamma's Powers Part 6, and on Friday, What If I Was in Naruto. So that should be pretty fun. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and share the video. Make sure that you check for our stuff on the community tab so you can vote on it, whether or not you want to see a certain idea. And as well, in addition to all that, I would probably suggest, just like watching for community posts, watch for community posts in general, because you might miss a video or something like that. And I always repost those videos now and then. So if you miss a video, don't worry, you're good. So yeah. Now, I guess that's all I have to say. This has been your boy, Anime Sage. Sign out. Peace. Your pop. Bye.